Have you ever wondered if your feline friend is secretly plotting against you? Well, you might be surprised to learn that there are subtle signs your cat might be sending you, indicating they're not as fond of you as you think. In this video, we're uncovering the 12 secret signs your cat secretly hates you. From subtle body language cues to unexpected behaviors, you won't want to miss out on these revelations. Stay tuned to ensure your bond with your furry friend is as strong as it can be. Let's dive in and decode your cat's behavior together. The Hissing Hellion. As you reach out with a gentle hand, your fingers barely grazing your beloved feline's soft fur, a sudden and startling transformation takes place before your very eyes. Their once placid expression morphs into a feral, predatory glare, their pupils dilating to slits as their hackles rise in a display of pure aggression. A guttural, blood-curdling hiss erupts from their throat, a primal warning that sends shivers down your spine. With a menacing click, their razor-sharp claws, like tiny daggers, unsheathed, poised to strike at the slightest provocation. This aggressive, primal display leaves no doubt in your mind. Your cat wants nothing to do with your loving caresses, their body language broadcasting their utter disdain and hostility towards you in no uncertain terms. It's as if they've become a miniature lion, ready to defend their territory against the unwelcome intrusion of your touch. The Defensive DiVa. The moment you step into the room, your cat's ears immediately flatten against their head, a clear sign of their profound discomfort and defensiveness in your very presence. It's as if they're silently daring you to come closer, their body language a bold, unwavering challenge that screams, "I dare you to test my limits." With their tail lowered or held horizontally, a posture that signals fear, retreat, or aggression, your feline friend is making it abundantly clear that they view you as a threat, not a companion. The message is unmistakable. Keep your distance or face the consequences of their wrath. Their defensive stance is a clear warning, a feline fortress that you dare not breach. The Tail-Tucking Troublemaker. As you approach, your cat's tail swiftly tucks under their body, a telltale sign that they're feeling deeply fearful and antagonistic towards you. It's their way of making themselves appear smaller and less vulnerable, a defensive maneuver that speaks volumes about their true feelings. The lower their tail sinks, the more stressed and uncomfortable they are in your presence. Their body language, a silent scream for you to keep your distance lest you incur their fury. It's as if they're saying, "I'm not taking any chances with you, so I'm making myself as small and unthreatening as possible." The Aloof Abandoner. One moment, your cat is purring and cuddling with your guests, their eyes half closed in blissful contentment, a picture of feline serenity. But the instant you walk through the door, they turn tail and slink away, disappearing into the shadows as if you're the very embodiment of their deepest, darkest fears. This cold shoulder treatment, coupled with their tendency to hide under furniture or in closets, is a clear indication that your feline friend has no interest in your company whatsoever. They want nothing to do with you, and their absence speaks volumes about their dislike. It's as if they're saying, "You're not welcome here, so I'm going to remove myself from your presence entirely." The Chilly Companion. While your cat may shower affection on everyone else, when it comes to you, they maintain a frosty demeanor, their eyes narrowed to slits and their body language stiff and unapproachable. It's as if they're silently communicating their disdain for your very existence, their selective friendliness towards others, a stark contrast to the icy chill they reserve solely for you. This behavior is a telltale sign that your cat has a deep-seated dislike for you, and no amount of coaxing or treats can seem to thaw their frozen heart. You're left out in the cold, an unwelcome presence in their world, as if they're saying, "You may be the center of attention for everyone else, but not for me." The Intense Intimidator. Your cat's unwavering gaze, locked onto you with laser-like focus, can be a truly disconcerting experience, as if they're peering into the depths of your soul. But this intense staring is not a sign of adoration. Oh no, it's a warning that they're ready to pounce at the slightest provocation. It's a clear indicator of their agitation and a response to something you've done to upset them, a silent message that you've crossed a line and should tread carefully lest you incur their wrath. Their unblinking eyes bore into you, daring you to make a move and face the consequences. The Defensive Daredevil. Occasionally, your cat may take on a peculiar posture, lying on their back with their claws extended, as if daring you to come closer. But this is not an invitation for belly rubs. Oh no, it's a defensive stance, signaling their readiness to strike if you dare to approach. It's a clear message that they are deeply uncomfortable and feel threatened by your presence, their vulnerability, a facade masking their true, hostile intentions. Approach at your own peril, for they are poised to unleash their fury, ready to defend their territory with every ounce of their feline ferocity. The puffed-up protester. When your cat's tail suddenly puffs up to twice its normal size, and their body crouches low to the ground, it's a clear sign that they're feeling threatened and ready to lash out. This aggressive display, with a puffed-up tail and a crouched position, is their way of warning you to keep your distance, a feline battle cry that says, "Back off," or "Face the consequences." It's a primal, instinctive response, a last-ditch effort to ward off a perceived threat. They're saying, "I'm not going down without a fight, so you'd better think twice before crossing me." The Elusive Escapist. Your cat's tendency to hide or avoid your presence altogether is a telltale sign that they want nothing to do with you. Whether they're tucked away in a secluded corner, their eyes peering out from the shadows like those of a wary predator, or simply refusing to come when called, their absence speaks volumes about their deep-seated dislike for you. This elusive behavior can also be a sign of an underlying health issue, so it's important to monitor their actions closely and seek veterinary advice if their avoidance persists. They're sending a clear message. They'd rather be anywhere but in your company, as if they're saying, "I'm done with your presence, so I'm going to disappear and leave you to your own devices." The Litter Box Lout. When your once fastidious feline friend suddenly starts eliminating outside of their litter box, it could be a clear sign that they're experiencing significant stress or discomfort in your presence. This behavioral change, a departure from their normally impeccable bathroom habits, is their way of expressing their profound displeasure with you, a loud and clear message that they're not happy with the current state of your relationship. It's as if they're saying, "I refuse to play by your rules, and I'll make my displeasure known in the most unpleasant way possible." They're using this unsavory tactic to assert their dominance and let you know, in no uncertain terms, that they're the ones in charge. The Territorial Tyrant. Your cat's once friendly territory has become a battleground, with them aggressively marking their domain in a clear attempt to assert their dominance over you. They may start spraying urine on your belongings, scratching your furniture, or even blocking access to certain areas of your home. This territorial behavior is a blatant declaration of war, a feline message that screams, "This is my kingdom, and you are not welcome here." They're drawing a line in the sand, daring you to cross it and face the consequences of their wrath. The Vengeful Vandal. Your cat's destructive tendencies have reached new heights, and you can't help but feel that they're targeting you specifically. They may knock over your prized possessions, shred your clothing, or even urinate on your bed, all while maintaining an unwavering, defiant gaze that seems to say, "This is what you get for daring to cross me." It's as if they're exacting their own twisted form of revenge, punishing you for some perceived slight or transgression. Their actions are a clear sign that they harbor a deep-seated resentment towards you, and they're not afraid to let it show through their mischievous and malicious behavior. We hope you enjoyed the video again. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. If you want to know more about your cats, just click on one of the two videos.